Harvey Specter is suddenly missing in action in Suits LA Episode 5 following his Episode 4 debut. NBC's newest legal drama expands Aaron Korsh's franchise on the heels of Suits' streaming resurgence in 2023. Unlike Pearson, which was the universe's first offshoot, Suits LA doesn't have any explicit ties to the original show. It doesn't even share any core character. Admittedly, this was quite disappointing, considering how beloved the original Suits cast was. However, Korsh attempts to make up for it by lining up some confirmed cameos, which started with Gabriel Mark's Harvey Specter in Suits LA Episode 4. In Batman Returns, New York's former best closer returned, sort of. Mark's first appearance as Harvey in Suits LA was primarily through flashback sequences while Ted Black was still going through with his crisis involving some mobsters. As disappointing as the flashbacks were, they were used to establish the long history of friendship between Ted and Harvey, although the former was never even mentioned once in the original legal drama. With that done, there was an expectation that Harvey's present-time appearance would finally happen in Suits LA Episode 5. Sadly, that isn't the case. Harvey doesn't appear in Suits LA Episode 5. Suits LA sidelines New York's former best closer, Stephen Amell as Ted Black on the phone in Suits LA. Instead of finally paying off the promise of a proper Harvey appearance in Suits LA Episode 5, the legal drama totally ignores the character. There aren't even any additional scenes from the past that reveal more about his relationship with Ted. Instead, Suits LA Episode 5's flashbacks are focused on establishing more of Ted's relationship with both Kevin and Samantha. Meanwhile, the show's current storytelling moves forward with Lester's ongoing trial. Aside from the lack of any kind of cameo, You're on Your Own also doesn't reveal anything substantial about Harvey and how he fits into the spin-off's narrative. Why Harvey doesn't appear in Suits LA Episode 5? Suits LA Episode 5 focuses on Lester's case. Gabriel Marked as Harvey Specter looking upwards while sitting in Suits. Harvey is confirmed to appear in Suits LA beyond the flashbacks in Batman Returns. As previously confirmed, Ted would be reaching out to his longtime friend in New York for help as he deals with a major crisis. Considering the series of problems that Los Angeles entertainment lawyer, one would assume that he would have already reached out by now, but it's safe to say that things are about to get worse before Harvey comes in. Ultimately, the reason for Harvey's absence in Suits LA Episode 5 boils down to how Korsh crafted its story. Based on Mark's cameo, his involvement in the spin-off will be tied to Ted's convoluted past in New York. However, You're on Your Own mainly tackles Lester's case. There's no strong reason for Suits LA to debut present-time Harvey in the outing, other than the fact that he is confirmed for more appearances in the offshoot. Perhaps the outing could have ended with a tease of Ted calling in the favor, but that would have overshadowed the big cliffhanger reveal about Lester, which is, arguably, more important in terms of Suits' last story and establishing its own identity. Korsh and NBC have a couple options regarding how they want to do it. Firstly, they can further stretch out this interest in Harvey's role by having him return in Episode 6 and Episode 8. The problem with this is explaining where he is in between outings. Secondly, Suits LA could save Harvey's 2-episode cameo for the penultimate offering and finale, which sounds good, but could leave people too frustrated, considering the big break between his debut and proper appearance.